The FBI director jolting the markets and the political landscape with that letter on Friday in which he said that the FBI had discovered new Hillary Clinton-related emails on Huma Abedin's laptop that she shared with Anthony Weiner, her former husband, or her estranged husband, I should say. Over the weekend, the FBI did obtain a search warrant to go through and look at those emails. This has all thrown the presidential campaign into a bit of turmoil. Robbie Mook, the Clinton presidential campaign manager, was on Meet the Press over the weekend. He was asked whether or not this was going to scotch Hillary Clinton's chances at the presidency. He said no, but he expressed some frustration about the fact that they have no idea what exactly the FBI is looking at. Now, you can tell that there's some real anger there on the part of Democrats. Harry Reid, the Democratic senator from Nevada, sent a letter to Director Comey over the weekend also, in which he all but accused Director Comey of breaking the law. We have an excerpt of that letter. The idea here, Harry Reid very upset that that Comey would send this letter so close to an election. He said, "Your actions in recent months have demonstrated a disturbing double standard for the treatment of sensitive information with what appears to be a clear intent to aid one political party over another. Through your partisan actions, you may have broken the law." The law Harry Reid is talking about there is the Hatch Act, which prevents federal employees from getting involved in tilting elections in one direction or the other. There's also FBI precedent to not make any major announcements before an election that might affect that election. Director Comey here, though, operating under an extreme degree of transparency for an FBI director. This goes against typically the way the FBI operates, because Comey has said and felt that he needs to be out in front of this and tell the American people what he knows when he knows it. And guys, I've been talking to sources over the weekend. I can give you a couple of nuggets of new information just from what I've learned from sources over the weekend, and talking to a source familiar with this investigation yesterday. I can tell you that Huma Abedin and her team have been talking to the FBI. There's been considerable back and forth between them over the weekend. Huma Abedin telling the FBI that she did not know that these emails were on this particular laptop. That's important because she has said previously that she turned over all of the emails that she had to the FBI. Now she's saying she didn't know that these emails were on that laptop. Also, the FBI is using a software program now to go through the emails and decide whether or not any of them are duplicates or whether or not any of them are new emails that the FBI has previously not seen before. It's at least possible that all of these emails are emails that the FBI has seen before, but if they do determine that there's anything new there, that's the email universe that they're going to take a look at, see if there's any classified material in there, if any of that is relevant to the overall Clinton investigation. Back over to you guys.
I love how you put I love how you put it, extreme transparency on the part of the FBI director. Yeah. In that effort, what is next? When do we hear from him again? We're now a little over a week until the election. Is he going to update the American public as to what was in this letter and what was in these emails and how far advanced it is?
That is a really good question. And talking to a source familiar with the investigation last night, I asked the source that, what should we expect here in terms of what Comey might say publicly? And the source said, you know, look, we're in uncharted territory here. This has never happened before. So it's not exactly clear what the FBI director is going to do. But it seems that he's leaning toward this extreme degree of transparency, which the FBI is not known for. Typically, they say, you know, we just don't comment on ongoing investigations. In this case, though, now that Comey has opened this issue, it's possible that he will say something once they've finished the software scan of the emails to determine whether anything in there is relevant to the investigation or not, and sort of give the public a steer here on whether there's something going on or whether there simply isn't. And I think that's what both parties have called on him to do, to simply put all the information out there and let the voters decide. It's very tough. There's not a lot of time left. He's under an intense time pressure, a lot of FBI agents working on this. Yeah. The software that they're using, interestingly enough, opens up the emails in a way that sorts out the duplicates, and then anything that's left is put in a separate bucket, and FBI agents in all different regions of the country can then look in that bucket to determine what's there. So they're going to spare no resources on this one.
I mean, they're going to have to work all night long if they want to come up with something. in the next week under intense political pressure, I would think, to do so as well.
It couldn't be any more intense. This is as dramatic as it gets for the FBI. They don't like to be involved ahead of elections. Typically, they will stay away from it. Typically, they won't comment at all on any ongoing investigation. But now you have the FBI director writing public letters to notify Congress about developments in an investigation. All of this extremely unusual, and that's why you've seen the Clinton campaign just very flummoxed over the weekend exactly how to deal with this. But you're seeing Democrats now going on the offense and saying, hey, release everything. And the weird point of all this politically is that both parties end up in the same place. Both Republicans and Democrats are calling for the FBI to release everything. The FBI is unlikely to do that, but they may give us some sense between now and Election Day of what exactly they found here, if anything.
Hey CNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Here you're going to find videos packed with all of the information that you need to be smarter about your finances. You can subscribe by clicking right here and click on all the videos around me or the eye right here to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.